All right. You're here with Brothers Forge Gaming on YouTube, and right here we have Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the one and only NES. Oh, yes. Now, I'm not sure if that is Fox Studio, the channel Fox, some guy named Fox, heck, maybe even Star Fox himself. Who knows? But here we go. Let's get into some of this gameplay. Now, also you can get Hook on the NES, which is different from its other ports to the 16-bit and greater consoles. We're going to do some screen in here so you can check that out. We also have a full review, or I should say a complete run of Hook as well if you want to check that out. So we got both of these going. What we're doing, me and EZ, we're beating Nintendo games right now. 50 of them to be exact, 25 apiece. It's kind of a race. Is it? I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're getting there, so make sure to check that out if you guys want to see some Nintendo games getting beat. But we're going to get into the gameplay right now. We're going to talk about some of the different things that I liked, some of the things that I didn't like. Now, the controls, let's just get right into that. Now, you can fly, which is cool, right? But one thing, the pixie dust runs out pretty darn quick. Isn't that the truth? Anyway, it runs out quick, and it's like you have to hold up to fly, but you don't in a way. I'm not really too sure what's going on with that, but it's randomly kind of cuts out, and you drop to your death. So it gets pretty frustrating trying to use the flying mechanic. It'd be nice if it was maybe hold the button or something, so you kind of knew. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. It's probably simpler than I was making it. But anyhow, if you do take damage or you hit, even if you like hit a shelf or a platform above you, it cuts it out. So it's weird. I wasn't, like I said, the tracking on it was hard to detect and kind of figure out. But other than that, realistically, the game worked pretty good. Running and jumping was okay. I was kind of, when you're just doing that form of the platforming, it's not as bad. You, again, like in Hook, you have a very short melee weapon as pretty much your only way to damage the enemies, and the enemies in this aren't too terribly difficult. Some of them shoot, most of them just kind of stand there. As the levels progress, though, they do get harder. One thing, pro tip right out the gate, I played through this, okay. First time I played it, kind of, I don't know, I was just playing it, and then I made it to the, second to last level, maybe third to last level. It's when you get to the pirate ship. There's several different phases, so make sure, check that out when you get there. Anyhow, I made it to the end there, and we didn't realize the last fight, no spoilers, but what I'm going to tell you is that you need to get in as many of those treasure boxes, or snuff boxes, whatever you want to call them. I was kind of thinking they were like snuff boxes. Anyway, and the fairy also, she comes along. I'm not sure if she comes along at timed intervals or randomly or what, but make sure to grab her. She gives you some extra life boost. Keep up on your pixie dust. Don't be wasting it running through the level. You're going to need it, especially toward the end. There's parts you cannot pass unless you have pixie dust. And if you don't have any guys, guess what? You're done. It's a one game, no continues, run and done. I can see elements of this game being speedrunnable. I had almost a no death run going toward, I think you'll see it maybe to right before you get to the pirate ship. I didn't quite make a jump or something, and an alligator pops up and gets you. So anyhow, it had a pretty good run going. I did try to cut out most of the deaths, so I'm not trying to say I did a no death here or anything, but I did want to streamline it so that you don't have to see repetitiveness of the game. Overall, it's a very fun game. If you like these I don't know if I'd say as a recommendation. It's playable. You know what I mean? You can play it, you can beat it. It's not overly difficult. It's not too long. It's set in the Peter Pan, setting, which I do enjoy. It's a great story. Disney is probably the most recognized version of it, but there are different versions. There's newer versions. Anyhow, it's a cool setting for the story. It's pirates, matey, arr! Was that Scottish pirate? I don't know what that was. Anyway, check that out. It's a fun game. As a recommendation, I don't know if I could go ahead and say I recommend it. If you like platformers, if you like those kinds of games, yeah, it's cool. I'd get it. For your collection, totally cool. So in those senses, yeah. For gameplay wise, it's a little rough. So know what you're getting into. If you're one of those gamers that gets frustrated easily with these old games, you're probably not going to enjoy it. But if you like a challenge, a moderate challenge, and you like beating games, here you go. Pick it up. Both these games, Hook and Fox Presents, or Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates, can't ever get that right. Reasonable priced on the NES. Make sure to grab them up if you see them. Totally worth it for the current pricing on those. I mean, so yeah, make sure to check those out. You guys have been hanging out with Brothers Forge Gaming here on YouTube. We're beating Nintendo games, so come on back. Make sure to check us out, and we'll see you on the next run.